السلام عليكم أعزائي التلاميذ، أهلا ومرحبا بكم في قناتكم توفيق ABC English. Hello everyone, today we have a new lesson and it's about sustainable development. درس اليوم حول التنمية المستدامة. So if you are ready, let's get started. The first question that comes to our mind is what is sustainable development? ما هي التنمية المستدامة؟ Sustainable development is the ability to meet the needs of today without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. So the key words here are the ability to meet the needs of today and the ability of future generation to meet their own needs as well. So التنمية المستدامة هي التنمية التي تستجيب لحاجيات الحاضر دون أن تعرض للخطر قدرة الأجيال القادمة على تلبية احتياجاتها. والكلمة المفتاح أو المفاتيح، كلمات المفاتيح في هذا التعريف هي القدرة على الاستجابة لحاجية الحاضر والقدرة على الاستجابة أو على تلبية احتياجات الأجيال القادمة. So there are some basic needs of people. When we talk about the needs of people, the needs of today, there are some basic needs of people. The first thing is natural resources. الموارد الطبيعية. When we talk about natural resources, we talk about vegetation, animals, soil, minerals, water, and also air. من بين الموارد الطبيعية الأساسية عندنا الخضروات أو النبات، يعني النباتات in general, animals الحيوانات، التربة، المعادن، الماء والهواء. So among the basic needs that we have is water, fruit and vegetation, fruit and vegetable I mean, and also we have fish and meat, and this is food in general. Then we have energy, طاقة. We talk about energy, we mean by that oil, coal, nuclear, solar, etc. And also we have green spaces. Among the basic needs that people need are green spaces. We cannot live without green spaces. يعني الناس ما يمكنش يعيشوا بلا المناطق الخضراء أو الغابات etc. And also we need clean air. And to have clean air, we need green spaces, particularly forests. Okay. And also we need biodiversity. When we talk about biodiversity, we mean by that the variety of animals and plants we have in this world. يعني فاش كنقولوا البايودايفرسيتي كنعنيو بها التنوع البيولوجي الموجود سواء في صنف الحيوان أو النبات. Okay, so these are some basic needs that we have. Why we study sustainable development? لماذا ندرس التنمية المستدامة؟ في الحقيقة there are different reasons. Okay, there are different reasons why we study sustainable development. The first reason is to understand how humans impact the environment, and this is a very important, key in this process. يعني لفهم مدى تأثير الإنسان على الطبيعة وعلى البيئة. Reason number two is to use natural resources wisely and think about next generations. فيما يخص الهدف الثاني أو السبب الثاني لدراسة التنمية المستدامة هو لمعرفة أو الاستعمال معقلا للموارد الطبيعية والتفكير في الأجيال القادمة. The next reason number three, is to take actions to protect the environment. الهدف الثالث أو السبب الثالث هو أخذ مبادرات لحماية البيئة. والسبب الرابع, reason number four, is to learn to be earth friends. السبب الرابع بطبيعة الحال هو تعلم كيف نكون أصدقاء للبيئة. And of course we can be friends to nature or to earth in general by planting trees, by reducing the number of, the amount of water we use every day, by trying to reduce the use of energy that we have. Okay, so and we have to use it in a very mindful, insightful, and wisely way. Next, So I'd like you to label the pictures with the right captions, and here we have some issues, some problems that we have, and your job is to label each picture with the right caption. Let's start with number 1, and of course you can make a pause to the video until you finish and then check the correction. Number 1, we have drought. Okay, drought, جفاف. Number 2, earthquake, زلزال. Number 3, landslide, انجراف التربة وانزلاق التربة. Number 4, animal extinction, انقراض الحيوانات. Number 5, water pollution, تلوث المياه. Number 6, volcanic eruption, انفجار بركاني. Number 7, heat wave, موجة حر. Number 8, deforestation, قطع الأشجار. Number 9, air pollution, التلوث الهوائي. Number 9, wildfire, يعني الحرائق الجائرة أو الحرائق الكبيرة. So number 1, drought, earthquake, landslide, animal extinction, water pollution, volcanic eruption, heat wave, deforestation, air pollution, wildfire. Next, I'd like you to classify the issues in the chart into natural disasters and human-made disasters. يعني هذا الجدول هذا خاصنا نرتبه في هذه المشاكل البيئية إلى مشاكل من صنع الإنسان ومشاكل طبيعية أو بيئية. So, number one is natural disaster. When we talk about drought, it's natural disaster. Earthquake is another natural disaster. Landslide, it can be natural and at the same time human-made disaster. Natural because sometimes, okay, it comes by nature and it happens by nature, but sometimes it happens by, you know, when human cut down trees. Okay, يعني النقطة الثالثة والنقط اللي هما بالأصفر فهي مشتركة بين ما هو طبيعي، مشاكل طبيعية أو كوارث طبيعية، وكوارث ناتجة عن تدخل الإنسان أو من صنع الإنسان. So, number 4 is animal extinction and it's a human-made disaster. Number 5, water pollution, it's a human-made disaster. Volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruption is a natural disaster. يعني انفجار بركاني لا تدخل الإنسان فيه. Number 7, heat wave. It is natural disaster and at the same time a human-made disaster. سنقول باللي أن موجة حر ناتجة عن تدخل إنساني أو تدخل الإنسان because when people produce more, you know, smoke and fumes in the air, and this leads to, you know, heat wave. يعني الكم الهائل من الدخان والانبعاثات التي تنتج من السيارات ومن المصانع تؤدي إلى يعني إحداث موجة حر. Deforestation, it's a human-made disaster. And also we have air pollution, a human-made disaster. And finally, wildfire, it can be for both natural disasters and a human-made disaster. It happens by, for example, thunder. بعد ما تكون شي صاعقة. So this is natural disaster. But sometimes it happens because of human behavior or human interaction or interference, I mean. Sometimes, for example, when people go to a picnic, they may have a picnic and finally they can cause, you know, a wildfire. Sometimes by an accident in a forest. Sometimes by smoking, etc. Okay? Next. Sustainable development pillars. We talk about sustainable development. There are 3 important pillars that we have to focus on. And we cannot achieve sustainable development without striking a balance between these 3 pillars, these 3 areas, which is society, economy, and environment. So, to achieve sustainable development, there must be balance and an integration of environment, society, and economy. يعني لتحقيق التنمية المستدامة لا بد من يعني خلق توازن وتداخل بين هذه المحاور الثلاث، وهي البيئة، ما هو بيئي وما هو اجتماعي وما هو اقتصادي. Okay, so we have three important pillars, three important areas. ثلاثة ديال الدعامات اللي هما أساسية: الاقتصاد والمجتمع والبيئة. Okay, your job is to classify the expressions and words into the right pillar. Okay, الآن المطلوب منك هو أن يعني ترتب هذه الأفكار أو هذه الكلمات والتعابير في الخانات المناسبة. Let's start with society. Of course, you can make a pause to the video until you finish and then check the correction. So welfare is society. الرفاهية ولا الرفاهة. And also we have equal opportunity. So تكافؤ الفرص. Social cohesion. التناسق الاجتماعي ولا التلاحم الاجتماعي. And then we have international solidarity, which is التضامن الدولي. And also we have human rights, حقوق الإنسان. Democracy, الديمقراطية. These are the expressions that, you know, belongs to the part of society. Environment. We have consumption of resources, استهلاك الموارد. بطبيعة الحال تنهضروا على الموارد الطبيعية. And then we have risks. There are a lot of risks when it comes to the environment. The risks of flood, the risks of drought, the risks of volcanic eruption, the risks of wildfire, etc. And also we have climate change. التنوع في المناخ. Okay, climate change. Materials and wastes. كنهضروا على الموارد والأزبال. Okay, ولا المخلفات, etc. And also we have renewable energy, طاقة المتجددة, renewable energy. And biodiversity. Biodiversity هو التنوع البيولوجي. When we talk about biodiversity من طبيعة الحال كنقصد بذلك the variety we have in terms of animals and plants. يعني التنوع البيولوجي سواء من جهة الحيوان أو من جهة النبات. And also we have economy. The last part is economy. We talk about economy, we talk about economic growth. يعني من بين الأهداف الأساسية لتحقيق تنمية في الجانب الاقتصادي هو يكون اقتصاد قوي. Okay, economic growth أو نمو اقتصادي. Next, efficiency and competitiveness. الفعالية والمنافسة. Efficiency and competitiveness. And this is a very important part in economy. Next is production and consumption. الإنتاج والاستهلاك. In production and consumption. And also we have employment. البطالة. Among the big problems that are usually on table is employment. البطالة يعني واحد الموضوع اللي هو دائما شائك وهو بطبيعة الحال داخل في الجانب الاقتصادي. Okay. Next, circle the word that does not collocate with the following verbs. Here we have collocation, and as you know, collocation are two words. Collocations are two words or more that are usually used together in a respected order. يعني collocation هي واحد جوج ديال المصطلحات اللي دائما كيتستعملوا مع بعضياتهم بطبيعة الحال باحترام يعني الترتيب. يمكن for example we have waste. Sometimes we say waste time. ما يمكن نقولوش time waste. Okay, نقول time wasting, yes, but we cannot say waste time. Time waste. Okay, so we say waste time, waste information, waste resources, money and energy. Concerning time, الوقت ضياع المعلومات، ضياع الموارد، ضياع الماء، وضياع الانرجي. By the way, I have a mistake here in terms of resources. Okay, with S, and it's not C in this place. Okay, we have an S here instead of C. Money and energy. So the correct answer is waste information. We say that circle the word that does not collocate with the following verbs. الكلمة اللي يعني دخيلة على هذا المصطلح هذا وما كتستعملش معه. Then we have save. Save water, save time, save forests, save planet, and save wildfire. The odd one out is wildfire. مكاش نقولوا save wildfire. Doesn't make sense. Then we have share ideas, share knowledge, share a flat, a story, and support. So the odd one out here is support. تنقولوا مشاركة فكرة أو أفكار، مشاركة معرفة، مشاركة شقة، ومشاركة حكاية أو story. Yes. قصة. Then we have face problems, face difficulties, face troubles, face a dilemma, and face an enemy. So the odd one out here is a dilemma. عفوا. نقولوا مواجهة مشاكل، مواجهة صعوبات، مواجهة عراقل، لكن ميمكنش نقولوا مواجهة ورطة. مواجهة عدو نعم، لكن ميمكنش نقولوا مواجهة ورطة. We say we are in a dilemma. نحن في ورطة وليس نواجه ورطة. Okay. Next. Match the words in A with the words in B. Then fill in the blanks with the right collocation. We are still in collocation. So your job is to match the words in A with the words in B to make correct collocations. So number one, let's start with number one. We have urban areas. Urban areas, مجال الحضري ولا المجالات الحضرية. And then we have water shortage. Water shortage means ندرة المياه. Natural resources, موارد طبيعية. And then we have economic growth, ازدهار اقتصادي أو نمو اقتصادي. Then we have global warming, انحباس حراري, and armed conflicts, صراع مسلح. So your job right now is to fill in the blanks with the right collocation that we have just done. Number one, it hasn't rained here for a long time, so the country is likely to suffer from water shortage in the years to come. يعني مدة طويلة هذه ما صبتش الشتاء، يعني البلد ربما سيعاني من ندرة المياه في السنوات القادمة. Number two, if the consumption of natural resources is not reduced, there will be none left for the next generation. Number three, some African countries are being ravaged by armed conflicts. People kill each other for almost nothing. Okay, so I hope that you have got correct answers. Let's move on to the next. Well, so far we come to the end of this session. إلى هنا نكون قد وصلنا إلى نهاية هذه الحصة أو هذه الحلقة. أتمنى أن تروق إعجابكم. لا تنسوا الاشتراك ومشاركة المحتوى مع زملائكم حتى تعم الفائدة، وإلى اللقاء.